Hi there! Well, it is time for June favorites, and I have to tell you I have been so looking forward to filming this video. I have picked so many winners in the last month, or things that I've really been enjoying, and I couldn't wait to share them with you. So I thought I would start by talking about something that I am wearing at the moment. This is an Under Armour shirt. It's from their Heat Gear line, and I purchased this at Sports Authority. I have so many of these shirts that I actually sort of consider them part of my housewife uniform at this point. They are cool, they are lightweight, they keep me very dry in the summertime, and they're really comfortable. It's just a really, let me pop up here, it's just a really simple V-neck and then short sleeve. And then I also picked up this one, which is in sort of a black and gray pattern. I really love these so much. I have 3 other ones, I think, in more of the solid colors, but this was a newer version that I saw when I was at Sports Authority, so I picked these up. I thought they were very cute, and I think there are a couple other colors of this one. I know I saw one that was sort of like a blue and orange, and I think there was a green version that I saw on their website that I'm very interested in. But these are such a staple in my everyday errand running wardrobe. They're very, very comfortable, so I thought that that was worth mentioning to you this month. So while I'm on the non-beauty favorites, I'm just going to keep going with that. So the next thing that I want to talk to you about is a favorite snack, is the Holy Guacamole. I love this stuff. It comes in a really great snack size portion, and it's actually a 100-calorie portion, but if you have pretzels or veggie sticks or tortilla chips is what I like to eat it with. This is just a really great snack if you're in a hurry. I love avocado, as most of us do, and this guacamole is just a classic flavor. I think they have a spicy one as well, and this is in the deli section where like the hummus and things like that are at my grocery store, but I keep buying this over and over again, and it's really nice to have a small portion like that so it doesn't get icky, because I'm the only one that eats it. My husband doesn't care for guacamole, so yeah, this is really, really tasty. Okay, one more non-beauty favorite this month, and this is something I also picked up at the grocery store. I was looking for a tooth care item, and I saw this, and I knew that I needed this in my life. This is just called Squeeze It, and it's a really simple concept, not a terribly new concept, but I haven't seen it in this particular style before, I guess. So this is one of those tube squeezing things. This one, actually, you fit the tube through it, and then you cinch it upward and pull it, and this really does a good job. This gets every bit of product out of your tube. I know that my husband and I find that we will often grab a tube and squeeze right in the middle, so then some of the product goes at the end and some goes at the front, and we don't do a very good job of making the most of it and getting every last bit of product out that we can. Now this was, I will say, very, very hard to get on here. Actually, I had to have my husband end up doing it. I could get the corner of it through, but then I didn't have the hand strength to pull it. So while it does a very good job, it is a little bit tough to work with, but I have to say I'm very impressed with how well it works. So anyway, glad to have that, and I think it was about $3, and it was just one of those display items hanging up in one of the aisles, so I grabbed that. Getting into the beauty favorites, I'm going to start by talking about a fail. I ran out of my Maybelline Eye Makeup Remover, so I popped into CVS and I was looking for a replacement for that, but they didn't have any. So I decided I needed to pick up something else because I was completely out. So I walked over to the aisle where all the other removers are, and I found this CVS oil-free eye makeup remover. It says it compares to the L'Oreal. I didn't know anything about it, but it did say that it was new on the package, so I thought I would give it a try. I was expecting that it would either work or maybe not work as well, but I really wasn't anticipating how much I would dislike this. This is very, very strongly fragranced, so much so that the fragrance of it alone burned my eyes. The formula of it burned my eyes as well, and I don't really find that my eyes are all that sensitive. I've used a wide variety of makeup removers with no problem. This one, as soon as I got it near my eyes, the scent was bothering me, and then once I applied it to my skin and my eyelashes, my eyes were burning so bad, not just the skin on them, but my inside the eyeballs as well, and I had to run to the bathroom and put cold water in my eyes to rinse this out. I can't use any more of this. I was just very, very surprised at how strongly fragranced and how strong the formula was, and being as strong as it was, it really didn't even do a good job, so I just can't use up the rest of this. So anyway, just something to be aware of if you're sensitive to fragrance or you have sensitive skin on your eyes. This probably isn't going to be the right product for you. Okay, now moving on to some things that I really do enjoy. I have been using this Pantene Repair Light Detangler. My hair can get very tangly after I've washed it, so I take one of those really wide tooth combs to comb through it, but I find that I still have a little bit of trouble getting through all of that sometimes. So I want a detangler, but I don't want anything that's going to be too heavy or weigh my hair down. So I have found that this Pantene does a really good job of allowing me to comb through my hair easily, but doesn't leave any sort of residue or heaviness to my hair. It has a nice light fragrance, nothing that I can smell once my hair is dry, but it's very pleasant to me and I really like this, so this is something I would definitely repurchase. Okay, next, you know that I've been loving this. If you've been watching my videos in the last month, there is no question I am just thrilled with this Urban Decay Naked Flushed Palette. This was something that I picked up based on an Instagram photo from Joy Smith, and here it is. Just a beautiful bronzer and blush and highlighter set. I've been wearing this bronzer every single day. I've been wearing the highlighter, I think, most days, and then the blush. I've been trying to mix it in. I've really been having to force myself to wear other things because I love this so much and I just want to wear it every day. I'm so happy that I have this. I think that if you are someone that travels a lot, this is going to be a fantastic grab and go palette. The blush is such a beautiful neutral color. Let me swatch this for you. That it really goes with any look. So if you just want one sort of grab and go palette, this would be a really, really good choice. It might be something that you would enjoy taking with you. It's somewhat small in size. I mean, it's not incredibly small, but it's small enough to be convenient, I think, to be portable. So anyway, love that, and I really like the bronzer color on me. I'm wearing it today. And I'm not wearing the blush, but that's the next thing that I want to talk to you about is another new blush that I've been loving. I have been adding more NYX items to my collection, and I think in the future I'm going to be talking to you about just some of my favorite NYX items that I've been loving and learning to love as they come into my collection. But this is the NYX Blush in Peach. This is one that I've heard about over and over again for a long time, so I've decided it was finally time for me to pick this up. This is a really beautiful neutral pink. It's not as peach as you would think. Oh, well, I'm having a little trouble getting this open here. It's not as peach as you might think when you hear the name, but I'm going to swatch this for you. But beautiful, beautiful, versatile blush. This again is something that goes with everything, and of course being NYX, the price is right, so I really enjoy that. I was able to pick this up at Ulta on a buy one NYX product get one half off, so that brings me to the next product that I've been loving, and this is the NYX Lip Stick in Tea Rose. I'm going to swatch these side by side for you. I've been wearing this a lot lately. I wore this in the first half of the vlog that I did, and these actually pair very well together. So there's the Tea Rose right there. And I think I mentioned this to you before, but just to say it again, how I decided that I wanted this color is I was very interested in the MAC Fanfare, but I have some back-to-MAC items, but I'm not going to be near a counter anytime soon. So I was researching dupes for that color, and this is what I came across. I've been very, very happy with it. As you can see, it's just a little bit brighter of a neutral pink, but it's really pretty for summer, and I found that it goes really well with a lot of the looks that I want to wear right now. And the moisture is great, the wear time is great. It just feels so nice on my lips. I think the formula is incredible. Another product that I just have been wearing so often, and you saw me haul this earlier this month, and this is NARS Cairo. What a beautiful everyday color. This is a great color if you just want to do a one shadow look and you don't want to fuss with anything else. You don't want a crease color, a blending color. You just want to put a little pop of color all over your lid and run out the door. This is fantastic. I'm going to swatch this one for you too. I'm trying to get better about putting these swatches in. I know I'm really, really bad about that, so I am making it a point to swatch these in this video. This may be hard to see because my skin is so fair, but that's why this is such a great color. So hopefully you can see it right there. Just a really beautiful, very light gray, or actually I would say grayish, like a gray beige pop of color on the lids, and I just love it. It's really like a no-fail look that you can do if you just want something, but you don't want anything that's too deep in color or too heavily pigmented. This also makes a great color to work with other shadows. If you want to use this as a base lid color and then put any other crease color with it, this is a really good option. I've been wearing this a lot with my Dior Rosy Tan. Okay, a couple more things that I have. I admitted to you before in the Lip Product Addict tag that I bought this item based solely on packaging, and this is the Soft Lips Cube. This turns out to be a fantastic lip balm. It's going to remind you a little bit of the EOS with the domed shape, but it smells wonderful. It's got that minty freshness to it. It is available in a couple other colors, but I always go for mint, I think, when that's an option. But my lips feel very hydrated. They feel very comfortable. I've been putting this on under all of my lipsticks, and then also just wearing this on days when I don't want to wear another lip product, and it's been really, it's fantastic. I love it. I'm so happy to have found it. And then finally, this is something that I think that everyone enjoyed as well. I posted this on Instagram and I got a lot of really positive feedback that you liked this as well. This is the Sephora Formula X Nail Polish in Thrilling, and it is thrilling. I love it. Again, sort of in my comfort zone of colors. It's a grayish color, and Beauty Two Shoes points it out, and she was so right that it really is an exact match for the wall behind me. It's just a very, very light gray with the faintest hint of mauviness or rosiness to it. Not something that you would notice right away just looking at it, but if you get it in just the right light, it just has that tiniest hint of rosiness, just warms it up a little bit and makes it a really beautiful neutral for a very fair skin tone. I am so happy to have this. The formula is great. It goes on very, it has a really great coverage in just 2 coats. It's not too thick, but it's certainly not too thin and streaky, so I've been very impressed with this. And my biggest splurge of the month comes in the form of a new flat iron. So here it is. This is the Seadoo Revolution. I picked this up at Ulta, and this was a recommendation from Kim of the Hip Chick online. She did a fantastic video all about flat irons and some techniques and the proper way to use them. And my experience had been that I wasn't someone that was going to be able to use a flat iron. I had just borrowed one several years back from a friend, and it was one that was really inexpensive, and it literally just stuck in my hair. I couldn't even pull it through. So my experience had been that they just didn't work, and they weren't going to be something that I would ever want to use. Once I saw Kim's video, it really started to change my mind about it, and then I saw that she recommended this brand, and it was available at Ulta, so that's where I purchased it. This has really changed my mind. As you may have noticed, I've been wearing my hair straight for most of the month, and this is the reason why I've been able to do that. This time of year in Florida, it is just way too humid to bother curling my hair. It won't last even in my house. The humidity levels are just so high here that it's an exercise in futility to even bother curling my hair. It will just slowly fall out, probably in about 15 minutes time. So because I don't have a lot of natural curl to my hair, I can straighten it and it will stay even in this high humidity. So this thing has been just a dream to work with. It glides through my hair, even with the product buildup that I have on it. I really need to clean it, but it still moves really smoothly through my hair. Of course, I don't have this on, but you can see it's just a dream to work with. Kim has some really good tips and techniques about the proper way to use this, but this was just such a fantastic recommendation. I've been so happy to have it. It is a little bit more on the expensive side. I do think that this will last for years, and it is very great quality. So I'm very happy to have it. So that is it. That is my mega favorites for this month. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.